So we had our first crash. We're on hardcore mode now. I don't know whether the first video would have taken because the crash might have ended the video without saving it. But we're on hardcore now and I've got to listen to him do all this again.
Hello.
I believe you called for a doctor. You're a child.
I'm the boss.
I'm sitting down now. I already stood up listening to
The way
him.
this jungle is growing, we may never have to repopulate the surface.
I doubt
I do like it that he
lasts
looks down at me
nuclear winter
when I
in
sit
Mars.
down.
But hey, a fake garden is better than no garden at all, eh?
Telephone's a bit big.
How is Yana?
Pretending her husband isn't a hot-headed, insensitive ass.
You know what? Good. Say stupid shit more often. Your two are so lovey-dovey as it is. I literally throw up in my desk at least once a day.
She was trying so hard to be reasonable.
My friend, I've watched you both in your several lifetimes worth of bullshit just to try and make her feel halfway human again. Trust me, your wife knows that.
Let us hope so. In any event, the more pressing concern is that it appears Yana has run out of her haloperidol. That's why she lost her edge.
You and bad timing, pal. The stalker who tracks down your fancy medical stuff, very talented lady I used to run with named Nata. She was supposed to make a delivery over a week ago, which is long enough that I think I may have to strike Nata out of my little romantic birthdays calendar, if you know what I mean. Though, I do know the route she usually takes.
Could the medication still be there somewhere?
Goddamn Holy Grail could be there.
Max, why don't you just tell me where the route is?
Because you'll go. And from here, the first thing you'll hit is a Nosalis den. That's probably the most relaxing part of the trip.
You forget, I am not, shall we say, inexperienced when it comes to Nosales.
Oh, right. Your old station. Sorry. Anyway. Normally, I'd hire some poor suckers to go. But since we're running low on poor suckers right now, my lovely voice in your ear will
I
have
do love it that they look down if you're sitting down, they look at
Stick it
you
to
if
your
you're
shoulder like this.
standing up.
Voice activated. State of the art.
That's
Well, it
really
was a state of the art.
involving, it
Almost
makes
like
you
living in
more
the future.
immersed.
And for times when my
Service
wisdom
to the
alone does
premium
not suffice.
VR game makers. And I
I've heard
mean
they don't do
premium
much without those bullets.
VR game makers, they know what they're doing.
You want an empty clip just to look cool? Be my guest.
Or Vertigo,
Oh,
sorry,
smart
not
guy.
Servios,
Take it.
Vertigo.
Yes, I know. Very pretty. Now do me a favor and holster it while you're in the station. Okay, cowboy? We have to at least pretend we are civilized down here. Lucky for you, the same supply cart that dropped Gorky Park off here is still out on the station. And since nobody killed Akim on his way back here,
Gorky
his spare
Park.
ammo should still be, and the trolley as well.
Alec Guinness movie,
Max,
spy
you there?
film.
1 sec. Track 2, call me when you find the ammo. Okay, I'm here. Let me find the ledger. Okay, go ahead. Hey, Serdar.
I went through the trouble of draining a few bottles. You know, give you something to shoot at. Show me that Tokarev Max gave you. Next, grab this magazine and insert it into your Tokarev. Go on, get a feel for the system.
There's more. There's more. Nah. Should have just shut the bolt off. Bolt the lock. Oh, god damn it. 4 bullets. I thought he gave me a second clip last time.
I don't know if you handled that kind of trolley before, but Akim was complaining it's hard to start. Admittedly, Akim is an idiot. Serdar, Yana won't like that you left without a word.
I've burdened my wife enough.
Hey, give yourself some credit. The day is still young.
A lot of people are raving
just
about
focus
this
on getting your
online
wife's
and on
meds.
YouTube.
Right.
Raving
Where do I
about
find her?
it.
Not on her caravan avoided a lot of metro stops.
Everyone loves it.
Taking a route that's a bit, shall we say, off the beaten path. Hope you're in the mood for a little sightseeing.
For a pillar of the community, we certainly do have some colorful associates. And to think, you gave up the romantic life of a stalker for that.
To get off the surface. You're damn right. Imagine the worst hellhole of a station you've ever lived in. That's still a day spa compared to the kind of shit I went through out there. Quite like you said, surface is hell nowadays. You guys do live in paradise.
The end of the line is fast approaching, my friend.
About time. Okay, hop off and head over across the other set of tracks. You should find a reinforced door off to your left. Aha! The good old Soviet stuff. 100 years later, still working.
This piece was probably built in the 60s. Some impressive equipment here.
The museum kept a backup generator for security and stuff like that.
Which museum? The Tretiakov? Yana and I went on our first date here.
Well, before you get too misty-eyed, Nata's route doesn't go through the museum itself.
Still, I haven't been here since, well, since before Yana and I split back then. We met when we were in university. I picked the museum for our date because I felt I needed to come across as more refined.
This makes you feel less
Because
lonely
everyone
when they're
thinks you're
talking.
such a savage.
Oh! Oh crap! That should have been enough bullets to put that down. Friggin' thing. Mate, you are toast, aren't you? We gotta remember we're on hardcore mode this time, so they're gonna kill us a lot easier. I like cockroaches. Not wasting a bullet on that again. I put 5 in that. That should have put it down. Oh yeah, it's 6 now because
Man who wanders
it's
into the lion's den should not be surprised
harder.
to find lions.
So yeah, it takes more bullets to put them down. But we gotta be accurate. 6 bullets for them dogs.
The entrance to the archives is a couple levels above you, on the opposite side of the escalators.
I remember waiting for Yana at the top of those escalators. We agreed to meet here at noon. I'm there waiting, watching face after face rise in front of me over the top of the escalator. I waited 3 hours, and at 3:06, I get a tap on my shoulder. And there's Yana, behind me, with her arm in a sling.
So in other words, neither of you knew how to take a hint.
She called us stubborn. I'm about to confirm those mutant den rumors of yours.
I didn't remember this. It's only because I bent down and saw it that. Right, let's take a look and see if there is anything this way. Like, it might have been bullets or something, you know. We'll probably do this in about 6-7 hours there. But that's alright. First, you know,
Signs
that's
for
the
the
game.
museum, but the radiation levels are spiking something fierce.
I didn't expect you'd be anywhere quite that toasty. Knowing Nata, she will have stored the gas mask on her route where it's needed. Look for it.
Got it.
Good. Keep an eye out for extra filters. You may need them. Now, hide that ugly face of yours and make your way across. And please, do me a favor. Be sure you check your watch now and again. It will let you know when your filter is going to run out.
Never know, someone might have bullets. Oh, here we are. A gas mask. Maybe not bullets, but a built up.
Someone's strung up a dead Nosalis above the archives.
Who the hell would do that?
I'm more interested in how they did it. It's far too elaborate, even with a handful of men.
I've heard all kind of tales on things that go beyond the possible. You know, monsters whose existence you can't explain.
Oh, come on. Monsters are just those animals we humans haven't studied properly yet.
One can see a rookie who's venturing into hell for the first time. It's hell, stupid. It just exists. And its rules change before you can understand them. So that it can kill you and eat your soul.
Now you're talking souls. Was it you, perchance, who stole Yana's pills?
Okay, so
Wow.
look. All right. Nata's route runs down the staircase on the opposite side of that room.
The Nosalis had something painted across its chest.
At a museum. You don't say.
It looked like a snake or something of that sort. Have you heard of anything like that?
Could be just us, good old humans. Metro's full of all sorts weirdos doing creepy shit.
I quite like the human explanation. Glasfilter.
Just in case I need that 30 seconds. I didn't, but I've only played the game once, so I don't really know.
Well, funny may not be the right word, but it just occurred to me that our last trip here also involved Yana becoming obsessed with a ghost.
Now you're just making stuff up.
The way Yana's mind worked, it was intoxicating. I never could keep up with that woman, and that's what made her thoroughly irresistible. We'd been to an exhibit of local Buryat artists celebrating their Mongolian heritage. And Yana became convinced I was the living reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
What? Was Peter the Great taken?
She became so enamored of the idea, she convinced me to undergo hypnotic regression, as if I'd suddenly remembered this entire past life she'd invented for me.
You actually did it?
You've met my wife.
Point taken. So what did you see when you were hypnotized?
I couldn't remember anything, really. But Yana and the doctor assured me I was quite the convincing warrior.
You never told me this one. Sardar Khan, oh, that's hilarious.
Don't laugh. I told that story one too many times at my old station. How would you like to be forever associated with a man who murdered millions of people?
I'd be fine with that, actually. But hey, I guess there's hardly anyone as different from Genghis Khan as you in the universe.
This is all such cheap nonsense. Past lives, afterlives, all alike. That's psychotherapy before psychotherapy. Allowing cavemen to cope with the fear of death, promising them a continuation.
I was hoping for something. So we're coming close to a machine gun, otherwise we wouldn't be picking up these sort of bullets. Damn it, 159 is not a lot to have on a mask. Didn't find masks up, but bullets.
The floor in the archives is collapsed. I can't reach the stairwell.
Petya, my sweet boy. Not a minute goes by that I don't think about you. I should have never let go of your hand. I miss you. I miss you so much.
Mama? Mama, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, my boy. I'm coming.
Max. Max, are you there?
Wow, see what I mean? You grab your hat, you grab your mask, I mean, instead of what you need to grab, which is the spider. Oh, bastard. Come on!
Max? Max, is that you? I don't know if you can hear me, but the floor of the archives collapsed. I'll attempt to find another way to the stairwell, but something tells me we may need a plan B. No need to go back where I came from. Best to move on. I've been through here already. Best to continue past the collapsed archives. What in the devil's name? Max, bodies. Fresh, I think. Something was feeding on it.
You see Nata's branding anywhere?
Yes, there's all right. It looks like they were traveling through the mutant halls as well.
Yeah. Definitely not the caravan's normal route. So either those stalkers wandered off on their own, or...
Let's not jump to conclusions quite yet.
Piss off! Oh, what the fuck? Why did it change it? It doesn't matter.
You know, I'm starting to feel like this plan to retrace Nata's steps won't go down in history as one of our stronger collaborations. How about, if you don't catch up with that caravan soon, it's time to just come back, eh?
I can't. Not until I find Yana's medicine.
I bet it. Well, I bet it is better. I bet it is. Oh. I haven't got 3, I've got about 1.5. this is where we are going to leave it because the problem with glasses is after a while you start to get eye strain. I've got to buy some that have got the lens thing on it. Right, thank you for watching. Goodbye.